Hi, Taurus. Honestly, this Thursday, August 13th reading is coming through with a powerful 10-10 energy, and Spirit is showing me a major emotional shift. Um, this feels like someone moving from ignoring your presence, avoiding your energy, or acting like they were not affected to now completely adoring you in silence. What I'm picking up on is the more this person tried to pull away, the louder your energy became in their heart. They may have ignored you, but they did not forget you. They may have acted distant, but their soul kept remembering the way you made them feel. 10-10 energy often speaks of completion, awakening, and a new chapter opening. And in this connection, it feels like this person is finally realizing they cannot keep pretending you do not matter. The thing is, they may be completely crazy in love with you, but they have not known how to handle the intensity of it. Spirit is showing hidden emotions rising, truth coming to the surface, and feelings becoming harder to control. So listen, this person may be going from ignoring you to adoring you. 10-10 energy may be pushing this connection into a powerful turning point where their heart finally reveals what their silence tried to hide. And let's get into your reading.
Okay, so it seems like whoever you're dealing with right now is stuck in this hot and cold cycle. It's like they give you just enough to make it feel like things are finally moving forward. And then the moment the connection starts becoming deeper, they pull away again. It's almost automatic. The second they begin feeling emotionally exposed, their guard goes straight back up. Opening themselves up like that just doesn't feel safe to them. So their first instinct is to create distance. Whoever this person is, they've spent a long time keeping their emotions locked away and relying on logic instead. They like having answers, they like feeling in control. But when it comes to you, none of that seems to work anymore. The more they try to explain this connection logically, the less sense it makes. They keep finding themselves wondering, why can't I make sense of this? Why do they affect me like this? I also feel like this is somebody who thinks about you far more than they let on. Um, some of you may have started putting stronger boundaries in place recently, and they've noticed things didn't unfold the way they imagined they would. They keep thinking, this wasn't how I saw this going. How did we end up here? For those of you who are together, I actually feel a lot of regret around how they handled the relationship. They know they slowed things down. They know they hesitated when they should have trusted the connection. They're thinking, why did I keep holding this back? Why was I so afraid of something that felt right? The encouraging part is that they're finally becoming aware of the patterns they've been repeating. They're looking back and realizing the same fears have shown up again and again. They keep coming back to one thought: I don't want to keep doing this anymore. That realization alone is creating a lot of healing because for the first time, they're actually willing to look at themselves honestly. They've been reflecting on the past, looking at where they are now, and asking themselves what kind of future they actually want. They're no longer brushing everything aside or pretending it never happened. Instead, they're beginning to accept responsibility. They're thinking, I could have handled that differently. I know I played a part in this. Because of that, I genuinely feel like they want to repair this connection. They want to rebuild the trust that was damaged. There's so much room for growth here, but they're realizing it can't happen if they keep falling back into the same habits. They're thinking, if I want something different, I have to start making different choices. I also feel like they spent a long time trying to control the direction of this relationship. Every time things naturally started moving forward, they found a reason to slow everything down. The closer you became, the more uncomfortable they felt. They keep realizing, I was the one stopping this from growing. There's just something about your energy that's always stayed with them. Being around you made them feel something they'd never experienced before. It felt exciting, comforting, and overwhelming all at the same time. Instead of accepting it, they kept trying to push it away because it was unfamiliar. Now they're thinking, maybe this wasn't something to fear. Maybe this was exactly what I needed. They're finally seeing what's been holding them back all along. They keep coming back to the same realization. I keep repeating the same mistakes. I'm the one keeping myself stuck. They know they're no longer happy living this way. Instead of staying in that mindset or blaming everyone around them, something's beginning to shift. They're thinking, the ball's in my court. I have control over what happens next. It feels like they're finally letting go of the fears and habits that kept them trapped for so long. And that change is starting to transform not only how they see themselves, but how they see this connection as well. This is also this person leveling up, especially in the knowledge energy, where this person is beginning to learn a lot from you. They may be learning information on synchronicities or even twin flames, but I feel like whoever this person is, they're looking very, very deep here because they feel like there is some level of significance to this situation. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're beginning to align to the frequency of love and operate at a high vibration, which is giving them the ability to be open, the ability to be open to receive. Because I feel like in the past, or even currently right now, for some of you guys, this is like timelines, but in the past, I feel like your person was very codependent on a person, place, or thing. And this is an energy where your person was really trying to control the narrative. So instead of taking action on things, I feel like whoever you were dealing with, they almost felt trapped in their circumstances where they couldn't release it. Taming the beast is here. You make them putty in your hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work on you. The feminine energy provides a situation where it's very loving and caring and nurturing, but it's done in a way that doesn't stop the masculine energy from feeling like demasculated. So the way that you're able to talk to this person, the way that you're able to communicate to this person, the way that you're able to touch this person, it's very, very different. I think you see a completely different side than other people, especially with this person coming out as this tiger energy, because whoever you're dealing with is very independent. They have an energy of, I don't need anybody. So with this energy coming in, them feeling like they can depend on you, them feeling like they do need you, there's something about you and about your energy that makes them feel comfortable enough to kind of open up here and tap in. I also get too, though, this tiger is very, very protective of this empress. There's a very protective energy coming in here where I feel like how this person has done other people in the past, it's not going to work on you. And I get, like, your person knows that. Your person knows that they have to break free from the cycles that they're typically doing with other people. Family tree is here. There's cultural differences, different values, beliefs, or traditions that pose a challenge to this connection. So you may be different than this person. You may be a different ethnicity. You may be a different, age. There's something different about you and this person. You may be very spiritual. They may be very religious or atheist or whatever it may be. But I think that in the past, the differences is really what separated you. I think that your person at times was looking for an excuse or looking for a reason why the two of you guys couldn't make it work, like always looking for a way out. And I feel like now with this family tree, they're beginning to break free. There's also family issues here. It even can be with inside of a community. But I get that whoever this person is, they may be somebody who really does care about what other people think or what other people say, where I feel like you're more so somebody who is very cutting edge. You don't have a problem, navigating uncharted territories. You're very resourceful. So if somebody in your family disapproved of the connection, you wouldn't care because it's not their life to live. But I think that the thing about this connection is that there are something here between the two of you that's different. And I do think that the differences drove the two of you guys apart. It can be the fact that this family didn't approve. It could be the fact that somebody's married. It can be a multitude of things here. But there's a difference. There's a difference in your energy. But I feel like now it's interesting. I think your person is beginning to see now that the differences in your energy is also what attracts them, because you are not their typical type. And I feel like with this person, they're having this spiritual insight where they're seeing the power and strength that can come from your connection. And this is an energy where this person really does value you because you motivate this person and they do believe that you are in divine favor. So, despite whatever your differences are, despite whatever this may be, I mean, even look at it, she's very dainty and is dealing with like an animal, complete opposites. It even can be your thought process. But now this person is not looking at it as a negative, but they're more so looking at it in a sense of it's like curiosity. Like they feel like they could teach you something and you can teach them. This isn't a one-way street, though, where they're only learning from you. You're learning from them as well. You may be learning from them how to be more grounded in the 3D, or you may be learning from them, different things. But you both are teaching each other, especially on this journey, expected. The answers you seek are coming, but when the answers arrive, it might be too late or you've moved on. So whoever you're dealing with, there's a lot that needs to be said here with this person. This person is getting ready to reach out. And I feel like there's a lot of questions that you may have, or a lot of things that you may not know the answer to, but you have like an inkling, subconsciously, internally, intuitively, you know. But this person is getting ready to reach out. They want to talk to you, and they want to be able to explain to you why they were so stuck in the loop, why they were going back to their old ways or back to old cycles. Like, this person really wants to have this conversation. You know your differences, and even though you're different, everything that you are alike. Like, this person is beginning to realize you're a lot more alike than they are. Like to them, you're not as far off. The inside matches, like you and this person have the same inside. You and this person may have the same core values that you don't even realize, or that this person didn't even realize. But there's something unexpected that's coming in, I feel like, and it is going to be a sense of communication. And I feel like it's this person telling you that they're breaking free from whatever toxic environment or whatever toxic situation is coming in. There's a lot going on here, especially with this ancestral karma. Okay. They're clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through generations. Don't rush this journey. Yeah, this is an energy where we can't rush it. This is an energy where we have to allow it to unfold naturally. If you come in the way of this person's karma, you absorb the karma, and this person doesn't get the lesson, which ultimately is going to prolong your reconciliation. So being stuck in this loop, this person is able to identify even the negative patterns of their parents. Their parents staying in a marriage that wasn't healthy, their mom being distorted, a distorted feminine energy, whatever it may be. This person is beginning to clear these things, and they're telling themselves, just because I saw it this way doesn't mean I have to live in this sense. There's also, for some of you, some very deep, dark energy going on here around this person. And with your energy coming in here, it's a very protective energy. Just as much as this person is protecting you in the physical, your energy is protecting this person in the ethereal realm, in the other dimensions. And you're helping this person clear this. And there is a lot of negativity that's being put on your person and even being put on you. But to be honest, people can do whatever they want. A lot of times people like to manipulate energy, whether that's with spell work or just being controlling, manipulating people, places, or things. But with this energy being so manipulative, this person is breaking free from it. This person is breaking free from those chains that were trying to bound them or bind them to something, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There's something here coming in. Wishing well is here. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You will awaken to a new life in them that has them lost in a field of possibilities. Because I think that you're opening this person's eyes up and you're saying, listen, we're not as different as you think. And the way that this person is processing things, the way that this person is looking at things right now, it's completely different than it was 6 months ago, than it was a year ago, than it was 7 years ago. You've really opened this person up to a sense of spirituality. For me, this is coming in as like this great awakening, which I feel like we've been seeing for a period of time. But I also get here with unexpected and wishing well This is an energy where there's a lot of excitement because this person has something that they want to tell you. They've made some type of decision. And I feel like with this person, they're no longer in this optical illusion. This person is no longer stuck in this karmic loop. They're no longer having this projected type of energy where things that they didn't like about you were actually things that they needed. But now with this person, they're beginning to be very, very confident, and they're beginning to think for themselves and lead in a way that maybe they haven't been able to lead in the past before when it did come to you. Okay, choice. There's a choice to have to, there is a choice they have to make. They know time is not on their side and they risk losing you forever if they don't. See, this person has a couple of choices. Are you going to stay stuck in the same karmic loop? And the karmic loop can just be a thought process. A karmic loop can be with a person that they've had a child with. A karmic loop can be them staying in a relationship that's unhealthy. A karmic loop can be this person repressing their feelings and not reaching out to you and expressing how they really feel. They're making a decision right now. Do I want to continue this and be alone, or do I want to break free and be able to have my person? Because this person, they're on the fence right now. I feel like because they know whatever they're doing that they've done for the XX amount of time. They know what that gets them. But when it comes to you, they don't know what happens here. So that's why there's a choice to be made. And this person knows time is not on their side. They know time is not of the essence here, and they have to make some type of determination. Because the other thing also is that you may have created major boundaries. They feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince that they're worth keeping. See, they know their actions, them pushing you away finally for some of you guys who said, all right, fine, you want to push me away? No problem. Do you set up certain boundaries? I'm not okay with you, doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm not okay being breadcrumbed. I'm not okay with these high highs and these low lows. I'm not okay with being on cloud nine every time I see you and then immediately, feeling like part of me is ripping apart because you go quiet. This person now feels your energy changing, your energy shifting. Because again, I think that you've been very patient with this person, especially with taming the beast here. But I also feel like, too, this person has taken a really long time to come forward and express how they really feel. So for some of you guys, you're in this place where you don't even really know how they feel about you, whether or not they want you. You're just going off of your own internal or intuitive insight, which is hard to believe at times. Because what this person is vocalizing, what this person's actions are, that's not matching their soul. That's not matching the person whose eyes you're looking into. And that's what's confusing about this journey. That's why you may feel like, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I don't even want to tell my friends what's going on because they're not going to understand. But your energy right now, this energy shift, this coldness, that's what's really making this person kind of come out of their shell and break free, because there is a fear here of this person losing you. There is a fear here that you may say, okay, fine. There are so many challenges within this connection. I'm just going to leave. That's why this person knows they have to come in and they have to make some type of major adjustments. And a lot of it has to, for some of you guys, this really does have to do with culture. Your culture is being different. Perception of the two of you guys being together, whether you're a same-sex couple, whether you're older, they're younger, whether you're different nationality, different age, different race, whatever it may be. This person has to leave that alone, because the reality here, especially with this white dove, there's a lot of birds. So there's a lot of communication, but it's also high level oversight. Pay attention to the birds that are around you. There's also a peacock here. I feel like, too, with this person, they really want to show you like the type of love that you've not experienced before. This is somebody that you don't even realize how much they truly have to offer because they've not allowed themselves to go to that energy. Because the peacock's feathers are not puffed up. So you don't even see the entire who this person is in its entirety. And they're a very beautiful energy. But I feel like you've seen that subconsciously or emotionally or at a soul level. But I don't feel like you've witnessed this in the 3D just yet. You may have seen bits and pieces, but there's more to come here. This is a very hopeful energy also. And I also feel like, too, with this hopeful energy, like your person is very hopeful right now, but at the same point in time, they feel stupid, foolish. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up this connection. For some of you, because this person has made a fool of themselves. That's what stopped them from coming forward. That's what stopped them from reaching out to you, or that's what stopped them from, having this reconciliation. It's almost like, how could I mess up such a beautiful blessing? How could I mess up something that was really meant for me? And I feel like whoever this person is emotionally, they're going through it. Their heart is overflowing with love so much it scares them because the love for you has no end. The level of vulnerability that you have with this person is insane. And I think you don't even realize that like, this person is in this, like, world of pain. And for whatever the reasoning is, I feel like the universe is really tightening the grips on this. The universe is really, like, putting the screws to this person. And they're submerging them into their emotions, where this person is having a hard time being very logical right now because emotionally their emotions are all around them. They can't escape this. And they're in this emotional sense because you're very focused on you. You're calling them out. You're creating boundaries. You're making sure that they understand you're being stupid right now for not taking action. You don't want to communicate? That's fine. Then you're going to get the cold shoulder. You have a choice to make. They know this. What are they going to choose? And the thing about your energy is it's insatiable. This person knows that. This person knows everybody wants to be around you. This person knows your energy draws in men, women, animals, whatever. There's something about your energy that's very light. It's very bright. It makes people naturally happy. The way that they want you, they've never wanted anyone else the way that they want you. So this is really challenging for them because this is a major craving. It's like this person is craving you more and more and more, and no one can satisfy them the way that you have. Key is here. You can expect some kind of gesture to help strengthen your connection. Give them a chance to prove themselves. Entering and leaving, first obtain and create a key. It could be a ring, a robe, a gesture, a stone, something that will symbolize the opening of place. This is this person getting ready to really open up to getting ready to really showing you how they feel. This is this person wanting to be able to be vulnerable with you, wanting you to understand the depths of the way that they feel, the depths of this connection. They want to show you the complexity of it. They want to show you how much you mean to them. They want to have this sense of loyalty. For some of you, it may be your birthday, around your birthday time, and they give you something. This person wants to bring a sense of peace and balance back into this connection. And they're really, really hoping that you're waiting for them. They're manifesting you also is coming in, their strong manifestation. And I feel like this person is hoping that even after this distance and after the tension and the stress and the turbulence and the arguments and these barriers and this separation, that you're still going to be holding on to them. Because I do feel like this person is definitely obsessing over you. And there is this sense of harmony when they think of you. You put their mind at ease. That's something that is very significant here. Potential. They're deep in thoughts about you, realizing their distractions prevented them from seeing the potential in you. I was paying attention to everything else except what they were supposed to. You can either be a blessing or a lesson. It's really up to this person. You are their karma, good, bad, or indifferent. It's really up to them. But now they're sitting here with this potential, with this wishing well, with them feeling foolish, with them being overly emotional here, with them in this energy. I feel like this person is beginning to really take a deep dive in a deep look into themselves. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this person? What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this formulate person? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. I like this energy. Virgo energy coming out the gate. This is somebody who's working or planning or being very dedicated. This is somebody who is working on themselves, though. That's why I like the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is an energy where there's a lot that needs to be learned and there's a lot that needs to be corrected. And with this person, they're very focused on going back to square one. There's a very dedicated energy here where they're working towards some type of goal. They're working on obtaining something. And this could even be them getting or gathering the strength to come forward to you, to have this conversation, to open up to this unexpected message. Because I get here with this Temperance, this makes sense to me because Temperance is here as the alchemist. They're here to balance things out. The key thing that keeps coming in through these readings is balance. Balance is needed. Balance is necessary. The universe is all about balance. So what's happening, especially with this Eight of Pentacles and Temperance, is this person is being stripped of their, negative qualities, of whatever kept them in the loop, this ancestral karma. They're being stripped of these qualities and they're being merged together with you, with your positive qualities and their positive qualities, so that you guys can come together as one. There is a level of alchemy here, but this person knows that they have to work on something. They may be physically working on their body also, like there's some type of physical change that's happening with this person. And I feel very, very strongly here that your person is going to come out much more confident because they're viewing you as somebody that deserves love. With this Jupiter energy also, there's a lot of movement here. This person is working on movement or working on coming to see you, especially if you guys live at a distance. There's some type of communication that's also going to be coming in about this person having this major conclusion. This person is learning a lot of karmic lessons. And with these karmic lessons that this person is learning, it's also elevating them in the 3D. When this person submits to the higher purpose, to the higher power, whatever you guys believe in, once this person submits completely, that's when they gain complete control. But this person is beginning to acknowledge who you are. They're beginning to see you for who you are. There's a level of, I see you now. This person is no longer just seeing you as somebody completely different. This person is seeing you inside and out. This is also the world he is here, and that is communication, that is knowledge. So there's some type of knowledge that's going to come in here that this person has been waiting to tell you for a period of time, and it's going to make you really happy. Whoever this person is, they feel bad for turning you away in the past. And they're angry for putting you in competition with other people or making you compete because you were going through a lot. For some of you, you may have even been sick, but I feel like you were going through a lot. And I feel like this person's energy had a lot to do with it. And I feel like they're beginning to see you at your entirety. Whoever this person is, they're also watching you like a hawk. This is somebody who's very fixated, very focused, because your energy is coming in right now very light, very bright. For those of you guys that are posting on social media, this person is looking at your social media. They're reading your comments. They're checking your likes. They're looking who you're adding. This is somebody that's in this Leo energy, lots of Leo energy, because I feel like Leo season is going to be very significant. But this person is watching you. It's like you're the sun. Like you make this person very, very happy. You have a very high vibrational energy. There's a sense of self-love here. And by you loving yourself, it's allowing this person to love themselves as well. Wow, look at this, the Twin Flame card. This person is tired of hiding you from the world. This person is tired of being away from the person that they're meant to be with. This person is also, you guys are gearing up for a major reunion here. Look at this, especially with the Empress at the top of the deck and the Four of Wands. Look at this and the Hierophant. And also with this Six of Cups. So this person is really in deep thought about what it would be like to be with you. But also, too, the Empress, this Empress energy coming in, this person is thinking about, how do I take care of you? You're in this Empress energy, which is a very receptive energy. For those of you guys that are the divine feminine, you know, you you're in an energy where the masculine is beginning to see you as somebody that they can help, as somebody that they can help, or somebody that they can assist in some way with. But they want to be with you. They're thinking about you very intimately, especially with this Hierophant and the Six of Cups here. This is a reconciliation at its finest. This is somebody that wants to solidify things. You may have somebody maybe going into a higher level commitment here with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. It's like this person wants to start all over and they want this second chance at love. Children maybe, something that you and this person want, or you may want to introduce them to your family, or they may want to introduce you to their family. But this person is like, they want to push forward. This person is having this major awakening, especially the spiritual awakening, but also, too, they've been doing a lot of praying. And also, there's some type of confession here that's going to be coming in when it comes to your person. And you're going to feel very good with whatever is vocalized here. There's something here where through all the trials and tribulations, through all the stress, through all the obstacles, through all the fighting, through all the arguments, there's a victory here. And it's one that you've manifested because you solved the problem. Whoever this person is, they may have not saw a way out of a situation or a problem, but you've come forward and you've changed that. I don't know, for a lot of you, if this person was trying to make a decision between you and somebody else, they're choosing you. You're coming out as this victor. Like, this person is coming in where they really do want to help solve the problem. This person wants to fix the way that things were. This person is picking you. This person wants to make amends for the way that they've treated you in the past. This person wants a second chance at doing the right thing. This person wants to make new memories with you. They don't want boundaries anymore. Like, this person doesn't want that. Like, they've made a clear choice here. If there was a karmic energy in the past, I don't feel like that karmic energy is null and void. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, look, Justice and the Five of Wands. See, there was competition in the past. But what happened here with this Saturn and Leo is this person is now fighting for what they want, fighting for their heart, fighting for what's right in the situation. With Justice, there's a lot of jealousy around this connection. But I feel like this, especially with the Two of Cups, look at this. King of Cups, Judgment, and the Two of Cups. Your person doesn't care anymore. Now you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a divine partnership. This person knows who they're meant to be with. There's a lot of Jupiter energy in this reading as well as Saturn energy. So with this person doing the right thing, with this person having this major aha moment, with this person being able to kind of think things out and think on their own, it's like there's a lot of blessings that are coming to this relationship. This is a very heated energy. It's a very intense connection where it feels like it's almost like ignited with passion and ecstasy. Things are going to get going pretty quick here between the two of you guys, where something is coming back around because your person, especially with this Justice energy, they've made a decision on you. They're paying attention to you. This Empress energy. They're paying attention to the Empress. They're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities of this twin flame. This person may be filing for divorce or going through some type of legal matter. But they've made some type of major important decision on this connection. And the decision that they decided to make was to work on it. Was that this can be a very practical situation, that it has the abilities, it has the resources, and that they have what it takes in order for things to work, in order for them to fix it, in order for them to build an empire, to build a legacy with you. They're asking somebody here for help with that Hierophant card, I feel like. So they're asking either a pastor, or they're asking somebody that's older, or they may be seeking some type of advice here from a therapist or something like that. They're asking somebody to help prepare them because whoever this person is, they want to make sure that they do the right thing because your energy uplifts them. Your energy is what gives them freedom. It's not what restricts them. That's what this person is beginning to realize, that when they go with the flow here and they don't resist this connection and they rise above it, it's a brand new perspective. And they're acknowledging that it's untouchable and it's defying the odds of gravity. This is an untouchable situation that is that wants this sense of ascension, this elevation. And this person is realizing that your energy makes them feel very happy, which I think is beautiful, honestly. All right, let's see things from the 3D perspective. How does this person view the collective in their relationship romantically? How does this person view the collective and the relationship romantically? Okay, King of Wands. I like this energy. This is somebody that knows that they have to take charge here. All right. How do they view themselves in this connection? How does this person view their energy and this connection? Their role in this connection? Hanged Man. Okay, I like the Hanged Man energy. The Hanged Man receives a level of information that now changes their perspective. So this person is in a place where they're seeing things from your point of view. And they're like, wow, like, look at what this person is doing. This is something that is a potential. So having this different perspective, they're able to let go and sacrifice their old ways that kind of held them in suspense. For some of you, you may not be talking to this person and this person may be silent, or there may be some type of delays, but that's getting ready to change because the Five of Pentacles wanted to pop up. They miss you. How does this person view the collective? How did they view the collective in this situation? They know that you're ready for change. Yeah, you're waiting. Look, they're in this Hanged Man energy, and you're over here like, I'm waiting for you. When are you ready? Come on, let's do this. But the beautiful thing about this energy is, with the Three of Wands, that's Aries energy. So this person is very confident. They're very confident that they're going to have another opportunity with you. They're very confident that you and them are going to be able to expand and that there is going to be success in this connection between the two of you. Show me, please, Spirit, what is this? What is blocking this connection? What does this person feel? 10 of Wands. They may be stressed. They may have a lot going on. This person may need to move, but I get that there's a lot going on with this person right now. I feel like they're under a lot of stress, even with their job or their children or just their situations that they create for themselves. They're under a lot of stress. What is this person thinking about when it comes, the High Priestess? All right, when it comes to you guys, there's something you said to this person in particular that's ringing true. You may have expressed something to this person and now they're sitting here like, damn, they were right. And what is this person's next actions towards the collective here? What's this person's next actions towards this collective here? They're getting ready to end this silence. Yep, Six of Pentacles. This person is ready to reach out. Look, the World and the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. This person wants to work on this connection and make you this very solid offer. That solid offer is coming in too. What is their intentions with the collective? What is this person's intentions with the collective?
Okay. They know that you've been waiting.
I know that's right. Yes. The Hierophant, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. You're going to tell me that this isn't a relationship that's been sanctioned by God? You're going to tell me that this isn't a relationship that is being divinely guided? The two of you guys are meant to be? That's what's crazy. This is already written in the stars. So the manipulative energy that's been in your guys' relationship that may have prolonged the inevitable is still the inevitable. You are still this person's end game. You're still where this person is meant to be. So I feel like this person is awakening to this connection. It's crazy. Look how beautiful this energy is. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups. There's a lot of stability coming in here. It's not just cups and wands. This is about this person wanting to make you some type of very solid offer. What's the collective's advice here with this person? What's the collective's advice with this person? Judgment. Oh, I'm actually really excited to see what happens. I'm really, really excited with this energy. I'm super pumped. High Priestess. They know that this is a spiritual connection. They're waiting for the right moment right now. They know that you're waiting. They're getting ready to make this major sacrifice and let something go. And there's something major coming in. So I can't wait to see what's going on. All right, this person is really, really working on manifesting you back into their life. This is something that they're very focused on. This is something that they want to happen, that they need to happen. And it is coming. All right. I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.